Good morning, one to all. Myself, Irpaksham Chogla, Assistant Professor, Department of E&C, KLS VDRIT, Haryana. Today I am giving the lecture series on Technological Innovation, Management and Entrepreneurship subject. The subject code is 18ES51. Today I am discussing lecture number 27 in the Model 5. See here, the content covered in these lectures are project design and network analysis. In this project design and network analysis, origin of the PERT and CPM, network design, need of network techniques, advantage of PERT, limitations of the PERT. This you have to discuss today. See here, content covered in the previous lectures are formulation of project report. How formulation I have done in detail I have discussed in the previous class. The learning outcomes of the today's class. After this lecture, the student will be better understand the network design, need of network techniques, advantage of PERT, limitations of PERT, and difference between the PERT and CPM. You have to in detail you study. These are learning outcomes of the today's class. First, you have to study the project design and network analysis. Here, the execution of the project follows define the path of planning, scheduling and controlling. The execution of the project follows the definite path of first planning, second is scheduling and controlling. You are studying the management functions. The first and the foremost aspect of the project is a project design. It is defined as an individual activities. It is defined as an individual activities which go into the project and their entrepreneurship with each other. See here, project designs enables to identify the flow of event which must take place for a successful implementation of the project. The project design enables to identify the flow of event which must take place for a successful implementation of the project. Network techniques helps to the management of an organization is performing these functions efficiently and effectively. Network techniques helps to the management of an organization in performing functions efficiently and effectively. Network analysis and network techniques helps. Here project design and networks. You have seen the relation between the project design and network. Whatever I discussed, this is figure is given here. Here strategies, project design, okay, sequential project login, generic presentation network. This you have detail you have studied. Okay, project design and network. Here, first importance of the network analysis. One by one you study. The network analysis has the potential to unfolding unknowns involved in the project. Estimates unknowns involved in the project estimate which detected may provide management not only the improve on the outgoing project estimate but also take the serious lessons of future applications also. In the project analysis, how they are analysis present and future. The whole project should be considered with a reference to the sequence of activities and events. Whole project should be considered. How they are considering? Reference to the sequence of activities one by one and event. This would be required that event should be through a different streams of operations and their relationship understood clearly. How the sequence one department is connected to another department. Here is I can give an example then. Here is a motor. Suppose I can give one Tata Motors. If you go and they visit there, then what will get here? You can see flow, how this is flow will come. The whole project may be put on the one network while different segments of the project may be detailed out in the separate network of final integration in the overall network. The time estimates may be either taking into view into two discrete aspects. one project in which previous experience does not exist and two times estimate may be demarcating. This would also provide that the event should be through in different streams of operations and their relationship understood clearly. The whole project may be put on the one network while different segments of the project may be detailed out in a separate network for a final integration in the overall network. The time estimates may be made taking into view two discrete aspects. One project in which previous experience does not exist and to estimate may be deterministic. Cost estimates should be depends upon the project time estimates. Means cost of the project depends upon the project time estimates and the change in the prices of different factors of the production. Means if see here, if the production cost estimate means depends upon the project time estimate. Suppose the work is completed in 2 months, then okay. Otherwise the work is completed in 2 years, then what happening? Price also different factors of the production this way. The physical progress of the project individually and simultaneously events means what happening, the individually or simultaneously in the event job formed out in the different areas of the project work would be all required adequate notice and applications of corrective in the proper time. The physical progress of the project individually simultaneously of the event jobs formed out stages in the different areas of the project work would all require adequate notice and applications of the correctives in the proper time. The program evaluation and review techniques. First is the program evaluation and review techniques, and second is origin of the PERT and CPM. I will discuss program evaluation and review techniques. Second is critical path method CPM. Here in this lecture we will discussing only program evaluation and review techniques. The program evaluation and review techniques PERT and critical path method CPM techniques was developed in US independently. In the CPM comes into focus about 1957. Okay, collaboration between the remnant road. The emphasis was the trade-off between the cost of the project and overall computation time. Computation time. Okay, the PRT was developed about 1958 as a result of collaboration between Operational Research Division of United States Navy and the firm of business consultants. The PRT was developed about 1958 as a result of collaboration between the Operational Research Division of United States Navy and firm of business consultants. The emphasis was on completing the program in the shortest possible time. In addition, PRT has ability to cope with the uncertainty completion time. See here, first is a network. A network comprises the set of exponents connected with each other in a sequential relationship with each step till the completion of the project. First is a network. A network compares the set of exponents connected with each other in a sequential relationship with each step till the completion of the project. Network analysis is a system which plans the both large and small project by analyzing the project activities. Network analysis is the system which plans the both large and small project by analyzing the project activities. Projects are broken down into a simple activities which are then arranged in a logical sequence. Projects are broken down into a simple activities which are then arranged in a logical sequence. It is also decided at to which the task will be performed simultaneously and which other sequential. Projects are broken down in a simple activities which are then arranged in a logical sequence. It is also decided to which task will be performed simultaneously and which other sequentially. This is project design, analysis of project activities, scheduling the project activities, time, cost, work about, and coordinating the activities. This is a network design. First is the project design, analysis of the project activities, then scheduling of the project activities, time, cost worked out, and coordinating of the activities. This is a network design. Okay. See here in the network design, several techniques of the project scheduling and controlling such as bar chart, program evaluation and review techniques on the CPM have some up widely used in the project management as they are very useful in the basic management functions of planning, scheduling and controlling. These techniques can be applied to diverse kinds of projects like construction of the project, scheduling ship construction, repairs, end of the month closing of account. Means what I am telling is here they are giving the example means these techniques applied to the projects like construction of the big projects 1 month, 2 month, we completing that. Scheduling of ship construction means within that period you have to complete repairs. End of the month, the project should be account should be given. Then why it needed to the network techniques? Need for network techniques. A network analysis helps to designing, planning, controlling, decision making. These are functions of management. In order to accomplish the project economically in the minimum available time and limited available resource. Means what I am telling here, need of network techniques. What is required? The conventional planning method like bar chart had limitations of following disadvantages. Means bar chart you have seen. Okay. The bar chart became so too cumbersome while dealing with big and complex projects. Within the time you have to bar chart you are showing that means this much time, this much project is completed, this much days and all you show in the bar chart. A bar chart does not point out which task should be given priority in regards to the resource. What I am taking not point out means in the bar chart not which is priority based upon that. The effect of changing in schedules cannot be evaluated with the help of the bar chart. The effect of changes in schedule cannot be evaluated with the help of bar chart. A bar chart either satisfactorily tells to time at which the activity is being at the end, nor does it indicates the tolerance in the active timings. A bar chart neither satisfactorily tells the time at which the advantage activities begins and end. PRT is one of the management techniques which is considerably more useful. PRT is the one of the management techniques which is considerably more useful. It works the method of minimizing the production delay, interruptions and conflict of the coordinating and synchronizing the various parts of the overall jobs and exploiting the projects. PRT is the one of the management techniques which is considerably more useful. It works a method of minimizing the production delays, interruptions, and conflict, coordination and synchronizing various parts of the overall job, expanding the project. Means what I'm telling, management techniques, planning, coordination, these are the scheduling based upon that. These are techniques. PRT is one of the management techniques which is considered more useful. It works a method of minimizing the production delay, instructions, conflict of coordinating, synchronizing various parts of the overall jobs. Getting the point? What I am discussing understood. PRT is concerned with two concepts. One is the event. An event is an specific accomplishment that occurs at the recognizable point of the time and does not call for either a need of time or resource. PRT is concerned with two concepts: events. An event is a specific accomplishment that occurs at a reasonable point of the time and does not call for either the need of time and resource. An activity is a work required to complete the specific event. An activity is the work required to complete the specific event. Steps in PRT. The first step in development of PRT network is the establishment of the objective first. The second step is the scheduling of work breakdown and the great details. And third step is the technical and managerial persons should begin with work together. And the fourth step is the each person who participate in the applicant PRT to control the project should have some basic formalities with the general nature of work and with the ultimate objective desired. In PRT, time is a basic measure. It is usually expressed in the calendar, weeks, and projects should be completed within the stipulated optimistic time. In order to arrive the most reliable estimate of time, these time estimates are usually employed under techniques is given below. The optimistic time, it is the shortest time possible if everything goes perfectly well and no complication and changes the optima actively occurring might one of the hurdles. Means what I am telling is the shortest time possible to everything goes perfectly. Within the time you can complete that and with no complications. It is the longest time conceivable. It includes the time for unusual delay and thus the chance of it happening might be only one of the hundreds. Then advantage of PRT. Next you have to study advantages of the PRT. The techniques given in the management is the ability to plan best possible use of resource to achieve a given goal within the overall time and cost limitations. Advantage. Main is advantage of PRT is to achieve the goal within the overall time and the cost limitations. It helps the management to handle the uncertainties involved in the program where no standard time delay of the it helps the management to handle the uncertainties involved in the programs where no standard time delay data or use of these techniques for active control of project requires frequent updating and reversing the PRT calculations and that proves the quality of cost appears. Okay, whatever I told, these are the advantages. Within the time, handle the uncertainties, techniques, and within the time you have to finish calculations, prove that quality and appears. Then what are the limitations of the PRT? The basic difficulty comes to weigh the time estimate for completion of the activities because activities are non-repetitive type. This technique does not consider resource required at various stages of the project. Use of these techniques for active control of the project requires updating and revising the PRT calculations and proves the quality costly appears. The basic difficulty comes in the way of time estimates for the completion of the activities because activities are non-repetitive type. This techniques does not consider resource required at various stages of the project. Use of these techniques for active control of the project, updating the reverse PRT calculations and costly appears. See here. Okay. Then overall the here in this topic what I have discussed, advantages, limitations I have studied, getting the point. Means these are the important. In examination they will ask advantage of PRT or limitations of the PRT they will ask. Okay, then difference between PRT CPM, this question will come. In the next class we will discussing about the CPM. Okay, then here in this lecture the booms technology using is L1 and L2. Here L1 is remembering and L2 is understanding, level up to understanding. Okay, up to understanding this level. Okay, booms technology. Brief idea upon given upon here limitations, advantages and PRT. Okay, how the PRT works, how it, where he had developed that, all brief idea given just. Okay, thank you one and all.